Hi, my name is Kalpana Nair. I'm a life coach and pranic healer, and I wanted to talk to you about a case study about a client that came to me with the presenting problem of having a survival program that was actually, in their opinion, something that worked for them, that helped them, protected them. But the truth of it was that it was working exactly in the opposite manner. It was self-destructive. It was not taking into account who they are as a person, what their resources are, what their strengths are, and it was actually constricting and making them feel, even though the behaviors according to them were helpful, it was making them feel shrunk, and they felt just siphoned off, cut off from who they were intrinsically, what they represented, what they wanted to do. So I worked with the client using a variety of tools and techniques and strategies with them, healing techniques as well as writing assignments, introspective assignments, conversations that we had, understanding what is going on with them. Let them develop their own insights and let them develop their own opinions about what they thought were constricting behavior, self-destructive behavior, and behavior which they ultimately came to believe as behavior that was not serving them, that was not in line and in sync with who they were as individuals. So they did all these methods and activities with me and in between sessions at home as homework, and they were able to understand that what they had previously thought of as self-awareness was really an incorrect awareness that they had developed, external dependence that they had gotten used to. So they were able to recognize the pattern, they were able to recognize how, even so that they decided that it was something that was meant to help them, it was not helping them. But to come to this awareness, it took a long, hard peeling of layer after layer after layer, and it was 5 steps forward, 15 steps back, 5 steps forward again. So it's never a process that is clear cut. It leads you from A to B in an instant. They worked with me and believed in the process, believed in themselves, believed in the restlessness and the friction and the push that they were feeling, and went into figure out why they were feeling this. They didn't get caught up in the fact that they were feeling restless, they were feeling disturbed, they were feeling insecure. They dealt with all of that. They dealt with the feelings of insecurity. They worked deliberately to bring in affirmations, to bring in the actual glimpses of awareness which they were getting about themselves, which was far more empowered, far more stronger, a person that had so much, had so many strengths which they had not seen earlier. So they worked with me, brought out all of this, and then were able to actually do a complete analysis of where they want to go in the future and how they intend to do that. And even now there are times when they tend to go back, but there are again activities and thought processes that have to be activated as deliberate actions, which then connect them to their own core strength. Because self-work is not autopilot. Self-work doesn't just happen without you putting thought process, without you thinking about it. So this is one case study I wanted to share. We're all work in progress, and if you can do this work in progress, then it will help us, it will make us accept certain self-destructive programs that we might have created, which may feel good on the outside, but internally, when you introspect and assess why in the long run you're not feeling settled, why this restlessness is always seems to be there wherever you are, you feel lonely in a crowd, you don't feel like you own the emotions, and you're walking through space in your emotional and spiritual world. That's the moment when you realize that there is work to be done internally, there is self-work to be done, and you take that small, one step at a time, walk in faith to find who you are. And it's a walk where you're actually finding the strength from within you, because something inside of you is not agreeing with what you have agreed with on the surface of you. So you should find that time, you should listen to that voice that tells you that something's not right, and you should take action. You should introspect, write it down, understand what is the message in this life situation, and work to unfurl the best version of you that exists right now. Thank you for listening to me.